Let me just say this. Regardless of what the facts are, regardless of what science is, regardless of what biology is, you can still live your life however you want. But there is facts and there is truth, okay? Your driver's license does not lie. Well, it actually can now. But y'all know what I mean. I didn't mean it in any type of weird way. I was just stating a fact. Okay, so no, we didn't upload a makeup review today, Taylor. I just uploaded a simple review on science. That's it. Just a quick little biology lesson for anyone that forgot. And at the end of the day, guess what? Y'all can be whoever you want. The lady down the street might say, I'm identifying as a dog. Okay, well, you need medication or a doctor to help you work through those moments, Pookie, because you're not. But guess what? If you have issues and you feel like you're born in the wrong body, that is very unfortunate, very awful. I've had friends that have fully transitioned living in LA. And sometimes surgeries, medication, it's not the answer. I've had people stop midway and go back. I've had people stop in the middle and live their life like that, right? I'm friends with all sorts of walks of life. And I do feel a lot of sympathy for anyone who is not comfortable in their own skin. That must be truly awful. You know what I mean? So my post wasn't in a jeering way. It wasn't in a funny way. I was just stating a motherfucking fact. People want to come at me all day on here. I'm just stating a fact, Pookie. That's it. You know what I mean? So that's all that is. Okay. It's okay, you guys. People can take it however they want. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no way to take it but what it is, right? There ain't no other way than to just take it for what it is. You know. Oh, Lord. Society is such a trip, you guys. Well, anyway, I'm going to review some new makeup. We can discuss whatever y'all want to discuss in between. But I think it's very healthy and important to let people know we live in reality. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry that a lot of you don't. Oh, fuck. Oh! Taylor! With the iconic Fly Love. Oh my God. Thank you so much, friend. Taylor, did you just see Xtina send me a happy party? That means they're bringing it back. Her phone had that happy party and all the old gifts. She sent it and it glitched out. Who saw that? Who saw that, y'all? Xtina just sent a happy party. Oh shit, Fred Vaughn! Fred Vaughn in this mother. Thank you, baby. Natty, thank you for saying that, Miss Nidia girl. Thank you. I've always been the same, y'all. I've been the same person from day one. The dogs are doing good, my love. Thank you for asking. Thank you, thank you. They're doing really good. I am about to film a video, you guys. I am for tomorrow, okay? Yeah, we're gonna film a video for tomorrow. Cloudy, thank you so much for the trending figures. Iconic behavior. So the heart me's new, everything's new in here. But anyway, you guys, yes. For some reason, when people spit facts, it tends to get misconstrued by, I don't know what to call it, the other side, people that just want to not live in the real world. I don't know. All I do is spit facts, you guys, and for some reason, when I'm really serious, people can't handle it. Like, yeah, we all know I'm a comedian. I love to joke and laugh. I love to make people laugh, but girl, can we stick to the facts? Whenever I see someone arguing this week, they never just have a fact ready. It's always some other rhetoric. I'm like, huh? Yeah. I know. You guys, it's also really annoying how people are so quick to judge somebody by seeing a 30-second soundbite that is misconstrued. Funny how that works, huh? Do you guys notice that? A lot of people don't live in reality. They choose to just make up whatever they want to believe in their own head. Scream Queen, thank you so much for that iconic level up. Literally, here's what I've been seeing this week ever since Charlie passed away. We're on TikTok, you guys, so I do have to be careful with my words. I can't say asat. I don't think we can say that word on here. I don't want to even try it. But a really awful tragedy obviously happened. Okay? Look at the new level ups, you guys. Those are so dope. Angie! Angie, thank you, baby. Let me just say this, y'all. And people can take it however they want. I don't really care, okay? People can take whatever they want. My problem with this week is, okay, so let's say half the world is a sociopath now and they don't have any empathy. Whatever. Or, well, Jeffree, I saw a 30-second soundbite on Instagram or TikTok. He would have never respected you. So you didn't watch any of the debates ever. You took out of context what you wanted to hear. That's what's been going on this week. Don't y'all agree? They've seen a 30-second sound clip that someone did not show the full context to, and a lot of people have a wrong idea of who he was. Just like a lot of people have the wrong idea of who I am. So there's been so much conversation this week. It's actually been scary to see how people think. People don't want to live in reality. They don't like that he spoke facts. Okay, so maybe him and I didn't have the exact same beliefs. So, us in this chat room right here, we all don't think alike. That's the beauty about living in America, right? Yes, you can be whoever you want to be, but you also have to live within reason. So you can live a lie all you want, but you can't deny who you are to the core. And I don't know why that upsets so many people. I've been friends with all walks of life. Don't care who you are. Don't care. Nope, living in LA, I had all walks of life. All walks of life. I don't care who you are. I've broken bread with everybody. But why deny who you are? That's what I don't get. Oh, because society let you. Got it. Well, next. You lost respect for a lot of, listen, there's a lot of people in my field that wanna, they're so afraid to say anything out of the safe zone because they're afraid. Okay, well, I'll be right here speaking the facts. I've said nothing offensive this week. I've said nothing untrue. I live in reality. You can be whoever you want to be. But then there's the truth. Okay. Okay, this is a good question. Hold on, my chat's going too quickly. Hold on, let me try to pin this comment. I'll actually address this, like if we're at a debate. Yeah, there's no picking sides. It's having a conversation. Hold on, you guys. I can't find it. There's too many comments. You guys are talking too quick. I can paraphrase what the person just said if you guys want me to. Oh, here we go. Here, this person can't stop spamming the same comment. So let's all read this out loud. Weren't you the same person that said you don't mind being referred to as him or her? What does that have to do with reality? What does that have to do with the truth? What does that have to do with my birth certificate? What does that have to do with anything? See, people love to try to argue, but they don't know how to argue. They're not good at arguing. Do you want the simple answer to this question? Because I don't give a fuck what y'all call me. We all know I'm a dude. We all know my name's Jeffree. I don't know any women named Jeffree. If you do, then their parents messed up. So yes, in a documentary on Shane's YouTube channel, I said, I don't give a fuck what y'all call me. Because I don't. I've been called way worse my entire life. I've been called every slur across the board. They really thought they ate with that one. Is there any other real questions or just the same rhetoric that we've heard over and over and over? So y'all saw 30 seconds on a clip, huh? Jen, thank you so fucking much. I really appreciate you. I live in reality. I don't understand what the problem is. You can respect someone and not fully believe in everything they believe in. Remember 10 years ago, we could all sit down at a table and have all walks of life and all respect each other? I haven't disrespected anybody this week. B-Dog, don't be gross. Don't be gross. Insinuating stuff like that just makes you look foolish. Tracy, thank you. Exactly. Charlie respected everybody. He could have a conversation with everybody. The ones that are angry in here, they saw a 10, 30-second clip on social media and they made up their mind. They didn't fully ever listen to anything he said. Do I agree with everything he ever said? No, and you guys shouldn't agree with everything I've ever said. No one is the same. But we should all be able to respect and find common ground. And if you can't do that, then who are we as a society? It's so funny when you start talking about science, people really get upset. Well, am I the last person that just knows who they are in this community? Because all the new people coming up, they really pretend. No, it doesn't affect me how anyone else lives their lives at all. Megan, can I pin that, please? That was beautifully said. He did. He had a conversation with everybody. That part, Tracy. That part. Simple debates. I mean, clearly it's thought-provoking. Look at the chat. Voodoo, thank you so fucking much. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Voodoo! Bam! Thank you so much. I appreciate that, King. Thank you. That's a real one. Hi. He knows what the fuck it is. I just don't understand why everyone took everything Charlie Kirk said out of context. And if you didn't take anything he said out of context and you just don't like what he said, that's okay. But you can respect someone for having an opinion. You can respect someone for being thought-provoking. I already went and watched like 100 debates this last weekend. I did. I never saw disrespect really ever. Ever. Why can't we just peacefully disagree? Why did someone have to lose their life for their opinion? Can someone explain that? I don't think so. Why? Why was someone murdered because of their opinion? Why? Red Wave! Red Wave, it was good to meet you this morning. You randomly popped up on my FYP and I was like, oh, let me go say hi to someone that knows reality. You can agree to disagree, exactly. Why can't anyone peacefully disagree anymore? Why is it deep-rooted? And then all these little people unfollowing anyone that doesn't fit with it. Okay, whatever. Let me know who liked him. We're gonna unfollow all of them. Bye. Good riddance. J Hart, thank you. I've had personal friends unfollow me. Okay, cool. We were never on the same page anyway. The fuck? If you've known me for a minute and you unfollow me because of a post dedicated to someone who was assassinated, bye. I don't know what to say. I also don't need someone to write, I'm unfollowing you. Goodbye. I don't need a goodbye note. Who the fuck are you? You're not my husband going off to war. I don't need a goodbye note. Shut up. Just unfollow and keep it moving, girl. It's not that serious. MacNugs, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's so weird. I've always presented myself as just being me. I've always just been Jeffree. And I don't care if you like it or you don't like it. But we all know what I am, a male. Why is that so hard to decipher? I've never called myself anything other than me. So y'all can pull up all these old podcasts and YouTube videos. So, you wanna know what clip everyone keeps referencing? Can I talk about it for a second before I review this? I really clicked the live button to try out Rihanna's new setting powder. Hi Rihanna, how are you? Rihanna lives in reality. She's not a fool. I really came on here to do this, but I'm always down to talk about you guys. But can I just say one clip that everyone keeps trying to reference? All the weirdos that keep making videos about me. They reference a video from 2005. Now, it's 2025, correct? So that would be 20 years ago. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all know what I'm about to say? There's a clip of me filmed on a camcorder, and I'm in a La Quinta hotel bathroom. Yes, 20 years ago we had camcorders. We didn't have fucking iPhones. Hi. So let me just tell you what these people keep trying to clock. It's so embarrassing on their part. So there's an old YouTube clip. Okay, I'm in a bathtub with pink bubbles. I'm eating a piece of pizza, and my friend looks up at me and comes in with the camcorder, and I go, "This world is so boring. I wish there was more than two genders." 20 years ago, I said that. Can I give you my response now? I was trolling. I was really great at attention seeking. I was really great at people being shocked. I was the king of shock value. Clearly, I know there's only two genders. It's common sense. The fuck? But I loved attention, and I knew how to get it 20 years ago. Hi, I built myself on controversy and being unconventional. So y'all can bring up that clip all you want. What does that mean? I still never said I was A, B, or C. There's only A or B, honey. But you can still be whoever you want to be. It doesn't affect anyone in here. I think that's what people are forgetting. You can be who you want to be when this live stream is over. I don't affect your life. You can still live your life however you want, baby. Do you, the fuck? But I live in reality, and if you can't accept that, it's okay, you don't gotta be here. I'm not a part of any community. I'm my own self. I built my own world. The community that a lot of you are referring to, they've never accepted me hardly. They've always been mad that I beat to my own drum. And you know what? That's okay. I don't care. I really don't care. But what you're not gonna do is call me anything other than what I am. So because I've been a little bit outspoken this week and I had sympathy for someone that was taken out in front of the whole world, people are a little upset at Mr. Jeffree Star. It's so bizarre. It is so bizarre. You guys, you know what? You know what's funny is Xtina actually said it great. She goes, the internet back then was so new. And it was. If you're not old enough to remember the dawn of the internet and it fully starting, we were filming with camcorders and uploading our footage on YouTube. It was so fun to get attention, to cause a stir, to be the talk of, in people's heads. I knew how to get attention always. I'm the one that wore a Tupac dress with my pink colored dogs, saying the craziest shit to be funny. And then I would turn the camcorder off, walk around the block, let my dogs pee, and then go right back upstairs and edit. It was all for a show. Like, I don't understand how that's so hard to believe. It's called acting. It's called a skit. Who knows what I'm talking about? Me with the orange hair and the Tupac dress with Diva and Diamond? Please. I had an AOL account. I had a Yahoo live stream account. Please spare me. Miss Bella, thank you. So y'all can bring up all these old clips of me all day long. It doesn't validate anything that you think. And it doesn't invalidate anything that I believe now that it's 20 years later. Hello? I was great at getting attention. Hello? I was the biggest thing on MySpace, the fuck? And here we are, 25 years later. And the world is a lot different place. The internet has been around for a long time now. But back then, it was all so new to us. There was no rules, no boundaries. We had fun, honey. Rayanna, thank you. Bella, thank you. Everyone with the fucking level ups. Miss Bella! So yes, I live in reality. I don't know why that's so hard to believe. And if you're friends with me or were friends with me and you can't agree with what I'm saying and that turns you off completely, please unfollow. Just don't tell me that you did it, because I don't care. If you can't respectfully have a conversation with me, then we were never friends in the first place, sweetie. And what is there to debate? You can't debate science. Is that why so many people are upset? You can't debate it? Ooh. Stacy M, thank you so much. Let me tell you this, you guys. Did like 40,000 people unfollow me? Yeah. But hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that I've never met before started following me. And here's the gag, I don't care about any of that. Yes, numbers are great, right? I run several businesses. But at the end of the day, all I did was react to something that I found out about at the same time as the rest of the world. And I don't know why it hit such a button. Oh, look at people trying to drop the F word in the chat. I'm so bored. Y'all really think I care? Let me laugh in your face a couple more times so you really don't, I don't care. Let me laugh like the witch in the Wizard of Oz one more time. Shut up. Let me try to hurt his feelings. What feelings? My feelings evaporated a long time ago. So if you're upset that I pressed a couple buttons that you can't decipher, that's not my problem. It's really not. It's not. Yes, people being killed for their opinions is the scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Ever. It disturbs me down to my core what happened this past week. MGS, thank you. Tyler, thank you so much for all the roses. Zach, thank you so much. A lot of people are afraid to speak their minds. They're afraid of a backlash. Backlash from who? Strangers? Ooh! I come on live every day and I really connect with the people in here. All my top people in my heart me, I know their names by heart. Mindy, thank you so much. Okay. Look at the weirdos in the chat trying to talk about my dogs that are no longer here. If I've triggered you so bad where you have to mention my deceased dog, oh my God, baby, you need a lot of medicine. Someone said I had Botox. People with Botox can't move their eyebrows. Try again, dummy. You can't, your arguments are flopping. You're so upset about what I said about Charlie and the reality of it that you're mentioning my dead dogs. You've gotta be kidding me. There's like 3 different people that have said something about it. Oh my God. And you wonder why we are where we are with society. Baby, I've mourned my children in peace. You can't affect me. You can't bother me. You're not gonna upset me. I'm not gonna shed a tear about you making fun of my dogs. Are you kidding me? My dogs have the best world any animal has ever had. Okay, so please just sit on it. You're making me sick. Nancy, thank you so much, baby. My screen is glitching. Tiffany B, thank you so much. Ray Marco, thank you so much. King Tyler, thank you. Angie, thank you. Just KC, thank you. Ramona, thank you. Rachel, Brooke with the first ever gift. I know, you guys. It's really just trolls. They don't matter. Hannah, I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Tama, hi gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. Look at the people in the chat still trying to come for my animals. Girl, you better stop. It only makes you look very disturbed if you're saying stuff like that. I haven't said anything insulting today. I'm just spitting the facts. And you see how people get so upset? Brunette, thank you. SC, thank you so much. Daria, thank you. No, I'm not gonna block anybody today. I'm just gonna let it fly. There's a lot of really weird people out there. Ashley, thank you. Brooke, thank you. Mindy, thank you so much. Diva Glam, thank you. Wild Horse, thank you. You've seen the yeah, I guess there's a lot of videos negatively made about me. I don't really look at negativity, thankfully, but there's also so many positive videos made about me. I just don't really look at much unless someone's like, hey, you should really see this. I've watched a couple of videos that people have made about me that have made me cry from happiness because they were just so real and raw and they understood exactly what I was saying. They didn't try to add on anything extra. They didn't try to twist my words around. They simply just kept it real with me. So, True Cast Out, thank you for saying that. Nancy Jimenez, always. You feel me? Oh my God. Christina! Oh my God, almost 700 days on the team. That is so next level. Thank you, beautiful. Christina Marie Lynn. Thank you. Leopard, that's all I know how to do. There's a lot of miserable people out there, you guys. So just be safe, be careful. But also, don't ever be afraid to be yourself. Don't ever afraid to be yourself. I know. So people can mention all the old footage of me. I don't give a fuck about it, okay? Oh, because I trolled people on MySpace. You want to reference an old video? We're so bored. Please spare me, okay? So I'm so sorry that all the angry people, Star Fam, watched a couple second clips and they fully made up their mind about someone without doing any research. That's my problem. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's address this little weirdo right here. First of all, Shelly, when you're addressing a grown man, you don't call people love, okay? I'm not your love. I'm not dating you. I don't find you attractive. It's Jeffree or Sir or the baddest bitch on the block, okay? You wanna have a healthy discussion, you don't call people love, okay? Because you're actually being snide, and I can tell. So no, Charlie did not speak horribly about, wait, and what community? Am I in a community? Because that's news to me. Am I a part of a community? Am I? Huh, that's weird. I live in Wyoming on a ranch by myself. I'm not really a part of any community. I've never claimed to be a part of a community at all. So A, you assumed, B, you tried to use a little lovey name at the end? No, sweetheart. Learn how to talk to another person with respect, okay? Yeah, we saw your little, we see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. He didn't speak ill about my community at all. He didn't at all, actually. Oh, people are so misinformed. That's the scary part about this country. Like, really, really scary. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People just don't listen, do they? They want to hear what they want to hear. I think that's so scary. Hold on, you guys.
A manhunt for the person who fatally...
Hold on, you guys. I should have saved some of these clips. Oh, I wish I can find the good. So instead of doing any sort of healthy debate, these people always used to talk down to Charlie in a horrible way. Let me click this clip that really stood out to me, okay?
Do me a favor, please be respectful.
Hold on. Where is it? Here we go.
Why do you care so much about... Do me a favor, please be respectful, okay?
Why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Well, I could throw that right back at you. Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people.
How is a grown man doing debates taking away people's rights? Like, she literally just made that shit up out of thin air. Let's keep watching.
You say I'm here to take rights away.
Yes.
Do you agree life is a right?
I feel like if it's a clump of cells, then it's not alive.
No, but let's go back. Do you think every human being has a right to life?
Depending on how many weeks, but let's...
So wait, hold on. Who's trying to take rights away?
Most individuals that are having
she
abortions
yelling?
are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids, and a lot of time.
So it's acceptable
She just puts you all in the same group.
Murder your young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can murder your offspring if you're poor.
So in the first couple weeks, even though it's still not fully developed, doesn't even have a heartbeat, doesn't even have brain
Development
activity.
does not equal dignity.
Why do they yell at him? Why do they always scream? I don't understand. Why do they always yell?
Please be respectful, okay?
Hello. So I have a few leading questions before my main one. Because I have to be honest, I don't really know that much about you.
Then why did you come to the debate if you don't really know anything about him? Okay.
So would you say that you're very religious?
I am religious. However, every one of my political positions is defensible from a non-religious perspective.
Okay, great. So I was under the impression that your beliefs on abortion were stemming from your religious beliefs.
Well, at the core, that is correct, but I can get that it is defensible from...
I have a question for this person. Why don't you have a real profile with your picture and your name so we can find out where you live, where you work? You're afraid. And I don't know a debate where he's been proven wrong. I've only watched the debates that I've watched. So you're insinuating that I know something when I don't. See, the problem with people, they make stuff up in their own head. Why not show the debates where he's proven wrong? I haven't seen those. Send me a link. What are you talking about? You just made that up, assuming I've seen a couple. Funny. You fit the narrative. You fit the narrative of a fool. Oh, people are so funny, aren't they, y'all? They really think they ate. It's a really
50%
bizarre
of
world we live
population.
in.
So I do not have hate for a group. I do not have hate for a people. I
So
hate
just so I can get it on my camera, so Instagram.
Don't worry, we got plenty of cameras, but yeah.
But yes, so you do not hate the LGBT community, and Turning Point is not against LGBT.
No, well, how could I hate that which I have a heart for?
Thank you.
And I might not agree at that for some of the lifestyle choices that some people make, but of course not. And if someone said, Charlie, what's your view on marriage? I say, I believe marriage is between one man and one woman. But if you ask me, what do I have hate in my heart for somebody that doesn't choose the lifestyle that I believe that God laid out in the scriptures? Of course not.
Hello? Thank you so much for that gift. That was fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Elena. Did you hear what he just said? Did anybody hear what he just said? And guess what? Me and him could have shaken hands, sat at the dinner table, and had a real life discussion. He didn't care. And it's okay if he didn't believe in everything that I didn't. That's okay. That's called living on this planet. Oh my God, welcome to Earth. Not everybody's gonna like what you do. And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay if he didn't believe that two men shouldn't get married. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with his beliefs. He's allowed to think that, and I'm allowed to still think, well, I believe if two individuals really are in love, they should be able to get married. That's my belief. It doesn't mean me and him need to hate each other. It means we just have a difference of opinion. Oh my God, what a shocker. Common sense. God, I wish it was still in this planet. Let's keep going.
What is that sample?
Immigration, customs, and enforcement.
Oh, this is like a...
No, that's
People are only an adult female XX chromosomes.
I-
You tell me what is a woman.
I think a woman is somebody who...
Ready for this one? This blows my mind. Ready for this one, y'all? This really blew my mind.
A woman is an adult female XX chromosomes. You tell me what is a woman.
I think a woman is somebody who identifies as a woman.
Got it. So that's not a definition. That's like saying a table is something that identifies as a table. Give me an objective definition of
No,
how...
it's not. A table is an object.
Well, tell
A table can't identify as anything. It doesn't have a choice.
You have to give me an objective definition of what a woman is.
If I decided right now that I wanted to identify as a woman, I would be a woman.
Okay, but that doesn't answer...
What?
But
you
right
said-
now I'm a man, right? So if that
Well, you
happened
have to
right now,
tell
I'd
me
be a
what
woman.
that thing
So
is.
once a person makes the decision to identify as a woman,
Got it. No,
they're a woman.
that's a separate issue. What is a woman?
That's the definition.
No, I know, but you have to tell me what...
A person who identifies themselves as a woman.
But you have to identify... How do you know that they are that thing?
How do I don't need to know what they are. I can ask them.
You don't need to know, but so then you don't know the facts. Do you notice how no one can ever give him a straight answer? Rest in peace, Charlie. We really lost someone with logic.
You need to tell me what that thing is, though.
Somebody who... Okay,
You need-
okay,
you
sorry,
need-
we're not
you
getting
need-
anywhere. We're
you
not
need-
getting
well,
anywhere.
no,
We're not getting
We're
anywhere.
not getting anywhere because you're not answering his question.
Giraffe or a coyote's a thing that looks like a coyote. It's called circular reasoning. You have to give me a actual definition.
I don't have to... I did give you a definition.
No, you said that a woman is something that thinks they're a woman.
That's not a
That doesn't-
definition.
A woman is an adult female XX chromosomes. You tell me what is a woman.
I think...
They never know how to answer. So someone just told me, find one where he's proven wrong. Proven wrong about what? Send me a link. DM me a debate. And that's okay. I don't care if he was wrong about
Woman is somebody
anything.
who
I've been wrong a lot of
identifies as-
times in my life.
So that's not a definition.
I've sat here all weekend long. First of all, let me say this. I think some people were shocked that I had sympathy. You were shocked that I had sympathy for someone that got, what? So, okay, anyway, as someone who's been on social media for a very long time, I enjoyed scrolling on TikTok and seeing his debates. He was a very intelligent person. And it's so funny that these people never have a real answer. How come they never have a real answer back? He literally is just asking simple scientific facts. Can someone tell me why no one can ever answer a real question? He asked what the definition of a woman was. And that man said back to Charlie, a woman is whoever thinks they're a woman. My brain is losing, my IQ is lowering every time I see one of these people respond to him. Huh? Can anyone make it make sense? Can anybody make it make sense? Mm-hmm. I don't understand it, you guys. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. They can never say anything real back. You guys are obviously realizing that, right? Or no?
So just to clarify, you believe that this is in the Bible, this is laid out in the Bible, man shall sleep with man, so therefore...
Well, it's also repeated throughout the New Testament as well. Matthew, in the book of Matthew, Jesus reaffirms the biblical standard for marriage.
Okay, so I'm going to make two very, very quick points. So the first, so if we look at the Old Testament in isolation, just to start off with, as an example. So let's look at Exodus 35:2.
That's too much. My brain is like, I'm not listening to that person.
This is in the... Charlie. If you were 5 inches in Elon Musk and Trump was 5 inches in you, which way are you moving? Which way are you moving, Charlie?
Is that your question?
That is my question. If you were 5 inches in Elon Musk and Trump was 5 inches you, which way are you moving?
Huh?
Thank you for your question.
Which way? These are the pressing matters we want to know answers to, Charlie.
You waited in line to ask that question.
All right.
Yeah, there's 3 million people in the United Kingdom right now marching for our freedom. Does anyone know that?
How do black people...
Does anyone know
I
that?
want to understand how
Life begins...
when you practice and preach religious governance and issues like that, as with your abortion and statements like gay marriage, why don't you also support things like free lunches for kids? The Bible over 2,000 times mentions it, helping the needy at every instance, and that if you don't
Okay,
help
let's
the
hear what he
needy,
says.
you're not doing the word of God, and He will not help you.
Yeah, great. Did I mention the Bible once in my abortion argument earlier?
Okay, I don't know. I'm just
No,
thinking.
you didn't. I just want to be clear, though.
I'm
But
just
yes.
thinking of what I've heard before. Sorry.
No, but I do believe it's the word of God. Of course we should help the needy. Can you show me a specific verse where it says make sure you pay a bunch of money to the government in taxes to help the needy?
I would say specifically that I think as Christians, it should be the number one priority to find a system that works to make sure that every single person is fed. And I think that truly, if we're looking at the Word of God, you have to look at the fact that you should go through every cost yourself. As the Bible specifically says, I can pull up a verse on my phone right now that says specifically in the Bible that you should feed the needy at the cost of yourself. You should help those in needy.
Show us.
If it's a couple pennies out of my tax dollars to feed those don't have food, I think that's a Christian obligation of the government to fulfill.
No, that again, it's never biblically obligated to use the state to do that.
Okay,
The
but
church
then
should do that.
okay, perfect.
And that's so I personally give a fair amount of my tithes and my donations to local churches to help do these things, and I hope everybody else does that as well.
Okay, I totally respect that.
I
This kind of
believe
gets
you.
to the meat of my question. If I could get more to the meat of the question then. So why do you think there should be some policies that should be governed at the state level, but then not other policies when it's sort of governed like this, when it's specifically over 2,000 times in the Bible?
Right, so we go back to the Constitution because that's our core governance. So if it's in the Constitution, it should be there, such as border security, national security, printing of money, the Treasury, enforcing interstate commerce, Department of Justice, those tariffs, collecting of duties. However, the government providing food to its citizenry is not in the Constitution, and it should be a last
Someone said
effort.
check your DMs.
And I
You
suppose
guys,
the question is,
I came on here to
I don't
review
know if you're a
makeup,
Christian or not, and if you
and then
are,
people started asking me
you
questions.
say
I'm always
better
down.
For churches,
I'm always down.
This could take a while.
Okay, first of all,
Do we have our terms correct? Do we agree?
Actually, no. So first of
Okay,
all,
got it.
I'd like to refine our terms. I
Got
have
it.
2 points to bring up after that, though. So you define murder as like intentionally like
Oh,
killing.
we can't hear that. Here,
Thank
hold
you.
on.
You'll be hearing from a lot of institutions. I illegally
Listen, you guys.
Mexico City. And
What all the point I'm trying to make is that people love to take little sound bites from all of these and try to make someone appear like something they're not. Oh, does that sound familiar? Didn't they try to do that to me in the YouTube era? Yeah. I can relate, unfortunately. Here's a 2-second sound clip. He's the devil. God, it's just so boring. Doesn't that get boring for people to act like that? Like they just want to be right and they don't care if the truth is there. They just don't care. How can they not? They don't want to see the truth. That's the scary part. That girl literally could not answer the question. Do you know how scary that is that she couldn't answer the question? Mm-hmm.
Sorry about those first couple people, especially the second one. That's absurd.
You guys, I watched a lot of debates this weekend and I rewatched things that I'd already watched. And I just don't understand why people are so viciously weird. So you guys, I don't really need to pull up and pander to anybody's right or wrongs, because at the end of the day, it's an opinion of what you think about somebody, correct? And that's how we got here. At the end of the day, someone is no longer on this planet because they're speaking their opinions. So if you never liked anything that he said, that's okay. But do you understand that now we are all on the chopping block? Anybody now, like I think it was a threat to our country. It was basically saying everybody needs to be careful. Did he speak facts? A lot of them. Did he have opinions and beliefs that not everybody believes in? Obviously. But you guys, do you realize that now anybody that has a thought or opinion and wants to speak and they have a following, you obviously know what I'm getting at, right? We're on TikTok, so I have to be careful what I said. So if I go against what some people think, like you know what I mean? Like what is gonna happen next? Was that a threat to humanity to not speak facts or have an opinion? That's the root, and that's the scary part. Hey, don't go against the grain. You might be next. How is that real? I just want to know, how is that real?
It's really not that deep. Like, if someone wants to dress up however they want, that's totally fine.
Okay, so
And I think
I'm not
that's where the
preventing you.
hatred
I'm not
comes from.
preventing you from dressing up.
Yeah.
However,
Do you guys see who that was?
You're part of the problem, I think, with the hatred on trans people. It's really not that deep. Like, if someone wants to dress up however they want, that's totally fine.
Okay, so
And I think
I'm not
that's where the
preventing you.
hatred
I'm
comes
not preventing you from dressing up. like
Yeah.
this. However, let me ask you a question. I will
Go
flesh
ahead,
this
go
out.
ahead.
So let's pretend you say you are a woman.
Yeah, let's
I know you are a man, but I refuse to
But-
call you a woman.
Okay.
Who's the hateful one?
I would say you are. I mean, I wouldn't.
So
I
you're
wouldn't
gonna
appreciate
force
it.
me and shame
I'm not
me?
forcing
No, hold
you
on a
to do
second.
anything, man.
I'm the hateful one.
It's really just like common courtesy.
It is never
Isn't that
common
what Jeffree-
courtesy to lie. You
Okay.
do not become a thing just because you say it, you are the thing. And
So-
guess what? Nobody in the history of the species that Y and transition
Karen,
is able
thank
to
you.
change their chromosomes. Every
Yeah.
one of your cells is coded either XX or XY.
But that's
And it is an
where-
insult to women everywhere in this audience and across the country that's saying that you could just wear makeup and dress like a woman, undergo surgery, that you magically become a woman. And it is the abolition of women, and it's the abolition of reality. And we see great unjust human suffering because of it.
You're part of the.
Was that not like spot on? Like when I grew up, you guys, these conversations and all these new terms and all this new horse shit, it didn't exist. No. People didn't ask me 5-10 years ago, what are your pronouns? Huh? What do you mean? You can't hear my voice? I'm a fucking dude. My name's Jeffree. Hello. I don't understand. But here's the thing. This is my problem. There are real trans people on the planet that aren't doing this circus. This person with a mustache wants to be called a woman. Okay, well, in your circle of friends, they can call you that. But if you go to Walmart and you expect the cashier checking out your groceries to call you a she, you are very, very, very delusional. Like, when I was growing up, a trans woman was not this. They presented themselves very feminine. This new world where these people want to go into the women's bathroom with your guys' children, and we're gonna think that this is okay. That's the root. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. But this person, imagine all the mothers in the chat right now. You're at Disneyland. Everyone knows what fucking Disneyland is. Imagine you are a mother with children and you're at Disneyland and this thing comes in the women's restroom. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? But I'm a woman. Look, I'm wearing a dress.
It's really not that deep. Look at
Huh? All my parents in the chat, do you want this person in the women's restroom? I don't, and I'm a male. And society is trying to make that acceptable. In what world was I born in? Do you feel heavy that silence is? I'm sick to my stomach. That is a grown man with a mustache telling Charlie that he wants to be called a she. Oh. Got it. But y'all want to hear a 2-second soundbite on your Facebook and act like he was the devil. Can someone make it make sense? Or do people only want to hear what they want to hear? Got it. Let's hear one more.
Yeah. Hey Charlie, how's it going? So I wanted to speak to you about sex and gender. I think we have a disagreement there. I feel like we can agree on sex. There are male, female, you're either born male, female, or in some cases, some instances, there's a case of intersex persons, but I think our disagreement lays with your interpretation or your take on gender and how it's directly linked to sex.
Interpretation? Okay, let's hear it.
What's your thoughts on gender? Or what are your...
All the people in here watching, hi, how are you? I know a lot of you don't really know who I am, but I'm just someone that spits the facts. I own a makeup brand. I create cosmetics and skincare for a living. And if you can, click that orange heart right there, drop a heart me, join my team. We spit facts daily.
What's your take? Because I'm not quite sure. I'm not really caught up on what you've...
Sure. So gender's a made-up concept. Do you know who made it up?
Who made it up?
A man named John Money in the 1960s.
Why?
And why did he make it up?
No, I was going to say, wouldn't technically anything be a made-up concept?
No, sex is not made up. You can look at sex. XX and XY chromosomes are not made up. They're not made up.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we're on the same page about that.
So sex is observing. Gender is creating something new. Totally different.
Interesting
We observe
take.
nature. Gender is creating a new thing out of thin air that has no applicability to our discourse or dialogue. So there are 0 genders, 2 sexes, infinite personalities. We recognize that people have different personalities. We don't think you should get a different definition on the forms you fill out or how people talk to you, recognize you, or how you are treated.
So when it comes to defining or looking at and seeing what or who is a man or a woman, it only refers to sex. Like if they have a sort of, is that
Correct. And it's worked really well for all of humanity. We decided to screw it up the last 20 years.
with like societal implications with the way gender, with the way gender is expressed. You could, for example, you could have a you could be a trans. Let me take this for example. If I was transgender, say I was born female, but with the way I present myself, if I shave my mustache. I shave my mustache, I dress like a male. When I'm walking down the street, you would think what would you think I am?
What I think is irrelevant. You can disguise yourself to look something you are not. I can wear a blackface. Do I become black?
No, of course
not.
not.
So wait, hold on. Then a man dresses like a woman, why does he become a woman?
It's not that he becomes a woman, it's he's seen and he's
Then
seen
why should
as
he be recognized as something that he's not?
It's not that they need to be recognized.
Oh no, that's what it's all about. It's about recognizing a delusion. You can dress however you wish.
You can act however you wish, but I'm not
Got
going
him.
to recognize your lie. In fact, you could get in trouble for mispronouncing in the state of California. We're teaching our kids you must pronoun correctly, and you actually have to certify the delusion. So again, I say if
I'm so glad I left California. Literally. They are trying to certify people's delusions, and it's scary times.
Through their apparel, through their attire. I think that's more indicative of
Okay, then let's play this out. If everyone can just choose however they want, should biological men who are born as a man be able to compete in female sports? I'm asking.
No, I don't believe that biological men should be in women's sports.
Great.
God bless you for saying that, because that's at. So here's another question: should biological men who identify as women be able to go into women's locker rooms?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Biological man, so he has a.
Okay.
And he says he's a woman. Should he be allowed to go into female locker rooms?
Never.
I mean, we have on campus. We have all gender restrooms on campus where males and females are.
Yeah, I think that's a terrible idea, right? So, because male-female distinctions are critically important. It's how society is structured.
Yeah, but we have these shared spaces, and there hasn't been any sort of issues, or I think the major consensus surrounding it is that people are actually enjoy the all gender bathrooms.
Let's talk about locker rooms, though. Do you think women would
Enjoy? You go to the restroom to do like one thing. Shared spaces? Are people okay? When I'm going to pee, I don't need none of y'all to share my space. I don't need none of y'all to share my space. Oh, baby with the iconic lion. Thank you so much, baby. Blonde Vixen, thank you. Stacy, I appreciate you so much. I'm just watching a couple debates because people are trying to come for me in the chat. I'm like, hold on. I came on here to review makeup, but y'all want to have an adult conversation? Let's have an adult conversation.
Then we should prohibit that. So we agree. So, and then finally, do you think that a young 15-year-old here in California, a young boy who thinks he is a girl, should he be allowed to chop his...
Oh my God. Alfredo! Oh my God. Oh my God, Alfredo. Thank you so much, King. We're watching a couple debates and having some healthy conversations right now. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Here's the last clip, you guys. Let's roll it.
Again from the start. Real time.
15-year-old boy in California. He thinks he's transgender. Okay. Should he be allowed to go chop his parts off?
Should he be allowed? I think that's a conversation for him and his medical and his doctor and his family. I mean, it's not my job to.
Should 15-year-olds be allowed to get tattoos?
Should 15-year-olds be allowed to get tattoos? No.
So you could, but you can't get a tattoo.
I mean,
You can cut your off, but he can't get a tattoo.
I don't think that's really that comparative.
Oh, it is.
It's irreversible, right? Actually, one matters a lot more for human flourishing than the other.
No, I would definitely agree. It's a very, It's a very life-altering process, and I think it requires a lot of time, and it requires a lot of time, and it shouldn't be something that should be just jumped into. I just think that's something for an individual and their family and their doctors to decide, and not for society or the state.
Last question, most important question: what is a woman?
A woman, you know it when you see it, you know? It's like, if I look, she looks like a woman, she looks like a woman.
Why can no one ever answer the question, what is the definition of a woman? How do people not know how to just answer it? They like make up their own idea. It's very interesting in this society.
She looks like a woman, she looks like a woman. It's the way you express yourself, so. Like, all these.
The way you express yourself defines your gender? We're doomed. We are doomed as a culture.
Basically, womanhood is a costume.
I'm not saying that.
Is womanhood a costume, ladies? Fuck no, it's not.
And just assume the identity, you can appropriate womanhood. Is that correct?
Thank you, Major. I appreciate you.
Okay, is Caitlyn Jenner a woman?
Yes.
Why?
You're part of the.
What? What? What?
I think her chromosomes don't have to deal with her gender. Like, I think that's where the disagreement lies. Is that
Yeah. Again, so this is where you are playing into this narrative that gender exists. We reject that paradigm completely. because gender has led
Is
us to this
Caitlyn
extreme
Jenner a
person-
woman? He said yes. I'm gonna literally. Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
Self-expression matters to your core identity. And again, that means nothing. Infinite personalities, no genders, two sexes. And we must live in reality, not in the delusions of the heads of people that want us to accommodate their fantasy. Thank you very much for your time.
Star family, you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? All he did was debate the facts. Like, we all watched Bruce Jenner on TV, on the Kardashians. We can all, someone in the chat can be like, I never watched that. Okay, well, most of the world in the last 20 years has seen an episode of the Kardashians, okay? We saw Bruce Jenner, and we still see Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner's voice never changed. Bruce Jenner's voice never changed. He just put a wig on and got some surgeries. I don't understand how he could really answer. Okay, it's okay. People can think whatever they want. I'm just a little shocked that people are so against the truth. The male Olympian with gold medals decided at 60 years old, nah, I'm a she now. Well, Bruce is allowed to live whatever, excuse me. Bruce can live however but anyway, we're getting off the point. Can I just touch on the last thing that he said? Can I say something relatable to people in here? Even if you don't like me, even if you hate my guts, which how can you? You've never met me. But can I just say one thing on that topic? Let me just say one thing. Whoever just said no, girl, please, you're so funny. I wasn't really asking. I was just pretend asking. I'm gonna say what I have to say anyway. We all know that. I'm starting the conversation. It's called a figure of speech. Anyway, what I always wanted to convey, and maybe in the past I didn't know how to articulate it correctly. Ready for this one? When I was a very young boy, my mother told me, any question you have about anything, ask me. My mother asked me, my mother told me, I'm reading the chat, I'm trying to keep up, it's impossible to keep up. Let me just say what I have to say and then we can discuss it. When I was really young, my mom always raised me to be open-minded. She raised me to think, to believe whatever I wanted to believe and to figure myself out organically. Okay, so hold on here. So my Mother Star, she never led me wrong, and she just let me figure it out. And you know what I mean by that? Imagine I'm 12 years old, okay? Any mother in the chat, any single father in the chat, or any even parents. I know a lot of parents watch me at the same time. Married couples love to watch my YouTube channel before dinner. Listen, I know there's a lot of couples in the chat, or even people that have children, whatever, whether you're a single parent or not, does not matter. But just check this out. So imagine your kid, if you have a child that was 11, 12, okay? Picture your kid at 11, 12 years old, discovering makeup, and I'm a male, okay? My mother would work all day. She was a single mother. After school, I would come home, I would do my homework, I would watch TV, and then one day I was really bored. And I don't know why, but I started playing with her cosmetics. I started stealing my mother's eyeshadows and stuff and wearing them to school, okay? So if you are a parent out there and your son maybe wants to play with a Barbie one night or maybe wants to experiment with cosmetics, it didn't mean my mother should take me to a doctor, try to put me on medicine, have my gender changed, have surgery. When the did we get to there as a society? My mother let me figure out who I wanted to be at a young age, and she nurtured my creativity. Imagine if my mom would have shut me down. I wouldn't have one of the top 10 brands in this country. I wouldn't have moved to LA at 18 and done makeup on all the celebrities. I wouldn't have traveled the world if she would have shunned my love for cosmetics. My mother said, yes, play with makeup, be creative. Wow, you are so talented. You're like the Van Gogh of makeup, is what she told me when I was in high school. My mother nurtured my creativity. She didn't try to switch my fucking gender. Are you kidding me? I just don't understand how we've gotten here as a culture. I just don't understand it. My mother told me, play and makeup all you want. She didn't take it away. She didn't ground me. She didn't try to force me to play football. She let me be creative and figure out who I wanted to be. She never bought me women's clothing. She never took me to the doctor. She never tried to put me on medication. She never tried to do anything but be a loving parent. And look how I turned out. My family is all addicts and alcoholics. I am the first person in my family to break the cycle. My cousins are all losers. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. You are. My family, mainly all of them, have accomplished nothing. But that was their path. They chose that path. My father, he's passed away. My father had 2 brothers. Unfortunately, they're all passed away. My dad's brother has 3 sons. All 3 of my cousins, they've accomplished nothing. One's homeless, one's a gambling addict, and one, I'm not even gonna talk about the other one. Now you may say, well, Jeffree, go drive to Orange County right now and help your homeless cousin. I've already tried. I've paid for the rehab. I've bought them apartments. I've paid for people's cars. Y'all have no idea what I've tried to do for my family. Addiction is so powerful. None of it worked. My love and care did not work. My checking account did not work. Addiction is brutal. So all I'm saying is my mother just let me be who I wanted to be. Was educated back then. We didn't have to pretend we were rabbits and bunnies and anything that we weren't. We were just allowed to figure it out. In 11th grade, I dyed my hair pink for the first time. I shaved off my eyebrows. I started wearing big platforms and crazy vinyl gothic clothes. And my mother never blinked an eye. You wanna know why? I was a straight A student. My mother said when I was little, you can look however you want, Jeffree. You can be whoever you wanna be. You can believe in whatever you wanna be. Just don't do drugs, don't be in a gang, and have good grades. I'm not kidding, that's what she said. So I respectfully never did drugs. I've never tried alcohol. Do I love smoking the ganja? Duh. And that's a personal preference that you don't have to believe in, and that's okay. I have never tried alcohol. Never. My whole family was drunk my entire childhood. It was horrifying. So I broke the cycle, and my mother allowed me to be who I am, which is now a makeup mogul. One of TikTok's biggest makeup brands, and I am so proud of that. And how did we get to this moment? My mother just simply let me be who I wanted to be. And she let me figure it out and didn't try to change or morph or steer me in a direction to fit some weird American narrative. So thank you for listening to that story. My whole body has the chills right now, and it honestly made me emotional. My mother is very far from perfect, but she let me be who I wanted to be. And because of that, I have flourished as a person. You guys have watched me live online for 20 years, make a million mistakes, and grow as a person. And I'm sitting here right now in this beautiful state of Wyoming on a beautiful ranch, being able to do whatever I want to do because my mother simply let me be myself. So God bless each and every one of you that's in here. Thank you. And thank you for listening. That part. So people used to try to shun us for having opinions and speaking these facts. No, sweetie, we're here, we're loud, we're proud. And all we're doing is simply speaking facts. I uploaded a new video before I came on this live stream, and I guess it's ruffling some feathers. How is science ruffling feathers? Can someone let me know? How is biology and a fact upsetting anyone? So normally, you guys, minus owning my own cosmetics company, which I'm very proud of, right? Jeffree Star Cosmetics, if you didn't know. Besides owning a cosmetics brand, what else do I do for a living, you guys? I review products. I review every other brand on the planet, non-biased, and I simply let you guys know if it's Jeffree Star approved or not, right? No brand can buy me. No one can wire me any amount of money to say, this is great, lie to the masses. I would never lie to you guys. Just the thought of lying makes me sick. Just the thought of lying makes me sick. So today I posted a video reviewing gender. I did. Instead of uploading a 10-minute video reviewing a skincare item, instead of uploading a video reviewing Louis Vuitton's $1,200 brushes, I uploaded a video today on a gender review. Go watch it. Very simple, very straightforward. I thought my review was very straightforward. And instead of being a 10-minute video, because when you're reviewing makeup, ready for this one? When you're reviewing makeup, you gotta review the formula, the smell, the consistency, the performance. When you're reviewing a fact, there's nothing to review. It's a fact. So I think people are getting it misconstrued. A, you can be whoever you wanna be. You can say whatever you wanna say. You can call yourself whatever you wanna say. B, there's facts, truth, and biology. Okay? I'm over here. You can be over here and pretend whatever you want to be, but I'm just saying, I'm over here. And a lot of people in here are over here. I just stick to the facts. The older I get, I'm just sticking to the motherfucking facts, girl. I'm sorry if it's a problem. So if you're upset by anything I've said in this live stream, go look in the mirror, self-reflect, and wonder why. Why does someone simply living their truth bother you? Oh, because I may look like some of the people that are delusional, but I don't sound like them, do I? No, sweetie. Do I wear wigs, high heels, dresses, and makeup? Yeah. Because psychologically, I am wired to love fashion. My brain is just somehow wired to really love the creativity of makeup. I love transforming and having fun. But at the end of the day, all of this washes down the sink and I'm still good old Jeff. Funny how that logic works, huh? When I take the wig off and I peel that Versace dress off and I wash my beautiful face off and I reveal this stunning skin, I am still Jeffree Lynn Steininger Jr. That's who I am. I legally changed my name when I was 18. I will always be my father's son, though. Let me say that again. I can legally change my name like I did when I was 18, but I will always be my father's son. And no one can take that away from me. And that's it. I've said nothing but facts while I'm sitting here in this chair. That's it. I do want to take a quick second to thank every single person for the gifts. When I am having a deep conversation, I don't thank people in between to disrupt my thoughts, but thank you so fucking much to each and every one of you. Dropping heart me's, joining my team, saying howdy, dropping gifts. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you. People go, oh, Jeffree's on here on TikTok doing A, B, and C. I'm just living my truth. Does TikTok help me make a living? Obviously. Remember my YouTube channel? Hi, I do. I have billions of views on YouTube. If you're maybe new to watching me because you'd found me on TikTok this week, go to YouTube and watch my documentaries. I have 2 documentaries, one about my life. Thank you, gorgeous. Oh, Lisa Bird. Lisa with the iconic vault gift. Thank you, beautiful. So if you're newer to watching me and you want to learn a little bit more about where I came from and how I turned dirt into diamonds, I did film an entire documentary on my life with my friend Shane Dawson. And then we filmed another documentary on how I created my brand and how I create cosmetics. So if you're interested about my life or how I built my entire career, it's there. I also have thousands of videos on my YouTube channel. Check them out. Amanda C! Thank you so much. Kyle with the feather tiara, thank you. LJ, thank you. So if you want to do a little bit, we have a community member that's upset. Not her. Sorry, I missed the comment. I see some grayed out heartbeats from some bitter old fan club members. Baby, you think I'm terrible, but you're sitting here watching me. Hello, thank you. See, the thing is about me, if I don't like something or I don't like somebody, I don't watch their content. I don't click it, I don't comment, I don't care. I don't exude any energy about anything that I don't care about. You know that 3 million people go live a day and you can just take your little thumb and go like that? Thank you so much, nurse. Thank you, gorgeous. People really think they did their big one by dropping an insult. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna forget about you in 2 seconds, okay? We're gonna be moving on to the next subject. Lisa, thank you so much, gorgeous. Lisa! PR, thank you for the first ever gift. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Shell Bell, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Miss Jackie in the building. Jackie knows exactly who I am, and I've never pretended to be anything but me. R, thank you. Nathan, thank you. Vic, everyone dropping gifts, I really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, God bless everyone in here, for real. Am I very outlandish? Am I very outspoken? Am I very sarcastic? Do I love telling jokes and making people laugh? Absolutely. But I'm also a human being with thoughts, feelings, and a reality. And I've never drifted away from reality. I haven't. So all the old YouTube clips that y'all are bringing up where I say some funny ass shit, you're welcome. I gave you entertainment for 20 years and I'm still giving it to ya. Red Room! Thank you so much, baby. I've been seeing these people trying to come for me on TikTok. Look at this old quote of him in the bathtub eating pizza. I'm like, you're welcome for the entertainment I gave you. But don't try to use a clip from me from 20 years ago and pretend that I was being serious. You're not gonna do it, sweetie. You're not, okay? You're not. Predator, thank you so much. Thank you. That one guy, Taylor, thank you for standing on business. I appreciate you. Someone said you were being serious. So you're telling me what I was doing back then when you weren't there? How does that work? Oh! Queen Lisa, let's go! Thank you so much. Someone in the chat just said you were being serious back then. So you were there 20 years ago and you're gonna tell me what I meant in my inflection? Someone just wrote, who cares? Clearly you do, bitch. You're the one watching me. You care. Okay, and it's okay. You can admit that you care. You're curious. You wanna know what I'm saying. Because all the other people you follow, they're not spitting facts like me. They're saying what they think someone wants to hear. You see all the positivity and all the beautiful love in the chat? You couple negative Nancys are so boring. You're so boring. Callie, thank you, gorgeous. The truth will set you free. But unfortunately, the truth can also remove you from this planet. And that is the scariest thing that happened this week. His opinions equated to that? Are you kidding me? Cece Marie, thank you. Candy, Melly, all my queens in the chat. Thank you, beautiful ladies. Thank you. We have some amazing women in this chat. Thank you. And to all my dudes, queens, and creatures, you know I love you. But you can't deny science. And I don't know why that's so upsetting when I say it. You can't. Be whoever you want to be. I'm the one that's taught people to be themselves my entire career. But what I've not taught people is to live a lie. When have I ever promoted to live a lie? When? Show me right now. When have I ever promoted anybody to live a lie? From day one, I've just told people to be themselves. I have tried to inspire people to be comfortable in their own skin. And I am so proud of that. I am so proud of that. What did Taylor just send me? Let me look. Let me mute in case it's something wild. Oh. Oh. Taylor, oh my God, we're gonna have to talk about this off the app. Taylor, Suzanne, if you're in here, I unfortunately can't fully breach that subject. I wish I could do a deep dive on that topic. I'm not sure about that. You know what really got me is that, yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. It's just the common sense, you guys. It really trips me out. It really, really trips me out. Keep telling the truth. That's all I know how to do, my love. Thank you for saying that. That's all I know how to do. The city needs you, diva. Thank you. Listen, I was born and raised in LA. We all have terms. We call each other girl, bitch, queen. It's all nicknames. It's all banter, and it's all how our language and culture is. We know at the end of the day when the wig comes off what we really are. We do. Well, some of us do. If you're afraid of following me, or you're scared that maybe your sister or your coworker might judge you, there's nothing to be afraid of, y'all. I'm just myself. I'm not with the bullshit. Okay? I get your hesitation. Ooh, he's a little different. He might be a little freaky. Don't worry about me, y'all. I'm just myself. And that's all I know how to be. I don't know how to be anything but me. Okay? That's the beauty of it. If you're not political, that's okay. You don't have to watch the live streams where I'm spitting facts. You can just watch me get ready. You can still like someone if they don't do everything that you want them to do. Jessica, thank you. Reno, thank you. A lot of people are like, be quiet. I just want to hear you put on makeup. Baby, I do all types of stuff. I cook bacon. I live stream on my ranch. I travel around the world. Hello. Emma, thank you so much. Just Kel, thank you. I'll be flying to LA this week. I got work to do. I got things to do. Okay, so me and my bodyguards are gonna be all up in LA, y'all. Yes, we are. Holly, thank you. You guys are incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God.